Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. I think it's pretty evident that for today's video, we are inspired by Deepika Padukone and her can outing for day one. I really liked her day one look. It's all about clean skin, dramatic eyeliner, ombre lips. This is a very wearable look, yet it makes a huge statement. So I thought, you know what? It's been a hot minute since we've done a tutorial and since we've done a recreation as well. So let's sit down together and let's do some makeup. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this one as well because it's supremely easy. But as I said, it packs a punch. So if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep on watching. I'm starting off with my Hollywood Flawless filter by Charlotte Tilbury and I'm going to apply it all over my face. Now this is a glowy dewy primer which makes your skin looks very healthy. So I'm just massaging this into my skin. You can use any dewy primer that you have. You don't need to particularly use this one, and I'm massaging it into my skin to also relax my skin down a bit. Once my base is all prepped, I'm going to move on to MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which is one of my favorite foundations of all times. I'm dotting it all over my face to make sure it's nicely spread out. And then I'm going to pat it into my skin. This is perfect for the summertime as well because this stays put throughout the day. So I'm just blending it into my skin to get an even base. Then I'm going to move on to my Maybelline Instant Age Divine Concealer because Deepika definitely had highlighted features, so that's what I'm doing as well. I'm applying this under my eyes just to bring some light to them and also to the highest points of my face, just to bring some more dimension to my face. Now when you apply a foundation, and if it's a full coverage foundation like MAC Studio Fix Fluid, your face can look a little flat. So this just adds a lot of definition to your face, and this is a beautiful concealer. It's pretty lightweight. Again, it's perfect for the summertime because it's not heavy or cakey on your skin. So I'm just blending all of this out, and I'm also going to ensure that I pat this into my skin. I'm not moving this around a lot. I'm making sure I blend it where it's applied. And I'm also going to take it on my lid just to prep them up. But before that, I'm going to set all of this into place using my Forever 52 two-way cake. Now this is very comparable to a MAC Studio Fix powder, so I'm really impressed with that. But I'm pressing it down on my under eyes to make sure the creasing is delayed a little bit. And I'm also going to apply it around my mouth since I do tend to crease there a lot. Again, I'm just pressing that in really nicely. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to loosely dust it all over my face since Deepika did have a matte look, and because we are talking about makeup that's supposed to be worn under humid situation. So I'm just pressing it everywhere to make sure I have a matte look. And then I'm going to move on to my bronzer. This is by Revolution Relove, and I'm applying it with a very light hand. We don't want extreme definition. We want just beautiful bronze skin. So I'm making sure I blend everything out. I'm applying it on the hollows of my cheekbones. Then I'm also applying it on my forehead just to give me a sun-kissed look. I'm also going to go down my chin and my jawline, which again is a great place where the sun hits. And also on my nose. I'm not contouring my nose, but just hitting some bronzer up. And now for my blush, I'm going to use Melba by MAC, which is one of my most favorite blushes of all time. Since Deepika didn't have a lot of color going on, I'm using this beautiful nudie peach color, which looks gorgeous on the skin. Now again, Deepika did not have a lot of glow, but just a very subtle sheen, and that's why I'm using Mary Luminizer with a very light hand and in a very concentrated place. You can see I'm just going for glow from within. Make sure you use a light hand application for everything in this look. So I'm just applying it on the highest points of my face just to bring that healthy luminosity going on. Moving on, I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to take a quick little shower to make sure all of the powders are nicely meshed into one together and it looks pretty seamless. For my brows, I'm going to use Brow Conditioner by Benefit. Now this is not my most favorite product because it does make my brows a little sticky and a little stiff, but that's what I'm going for because my brows do not stay up, and Deepika had hers up. So I'm just brushing them up like that, and then I'm going to move on to my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm going to just fill into my brows to make sure I have brow hair strokes where I don't really have hair because Deepika had really strong brows going on. But once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to my bronzer again. I'm going to use that as my eyeshadow. So I'm building this color up again with a very soft hand and making sure I have more depth towards the outer corners. She didn't have a lot of eyeshadow going on, just a very basic wash of color. So I'm doing that, and I'm also applying it on my lower lash line just to balance my eyes out. What she did have going on was a strong eyeliner game. So I'm using my Bobbi Brown gel liner. I'm going to start mapping my eyeliner out. Now she had a beautiful wing that was slightly straight, just a little uplifted, not too much. So I'm doing exactly that, and I'm also mapping it on my eyes. She also had a little bit of inner corner game going on. So I will be drawing my inner corner as well. But take your time with this. You don't need to rush it through. I'm using a very fine pencil brush just to ensure I get that same sort of a definition. You can also use a liquid liner if you're not comfortable with gel liners. But she also had a little bit of grey eyeshadow, so I'm using this Colourpop single on my lower lash line just in the inner corner. She had this extra bit of definition that just elevated the look a lot and gave it a nice grunge effect. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to my mascara. I'm using my MAC Stack mascara. Now I will be applying very natural falsies, but this mascara is amazing, you guys. You don't really need a lot of falsy action with this one. However, just for the look, I will be applying it, but I'm just wiggling it through right now. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using a brown wine liner. She had ombre lips going on with a very prominent lip liner. So I'm applying my lip liner. I'm also going to apply it on the half of my lip. So I'm not completely covering it up, but just letting it be till the half of my lip. So I'm doing the same thing on the top lip as well. So just cover only half of your lips. I know this is a very 90s look, but that's what she was wearing. Going with the MAC Soar, which is a beautiful color, I'm going to apply it all over my lips. This is very similar to what she had, but she also had a little bit of ombre going on, and for that I'm actually going to use my concealer and pat it on the centers of my lips. And with that, I finished this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. If you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Also, let me know what other makeup tutorials or recreations you guys would like to see, and I would love to do them for you guys. But I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.